Hello, everyone. So grateful to have you. We are just going to be sharing some incredible products tonight, kind of our testimony and what these products do and why most people are on them and why they're staying on them and why we've sold over 40,000 combos in the last few months of what we're going to be talking about tonight and how powerful our products are. And so, again, my name is Cassie Howard. I got introduced with this company over 10, well, longer than 10 years ago, but I said no. I laughed at God. I thought he was funny. I suffered with endometriosis, PCOS, and all kinds of issues, multiple surgeries, thought I was doing what I needed to, and I wasn't. And God kept trying to place this into my hands, and I was stubborn and I didn't listen until he made me listen and literally put them in my lap for free. I had a very good friend for Christmas gift them to me, and I'm super grateful because nothing was working. I was praying and I was praying hard for God to answer, and he really tried. But again, I kept trying to figure out what was wrong with me and not listening. And I really thought that these products were just, fluff. Like, why would a probiotic or anything like this help me, especially when no doctor could? But God knows, and He knows best. And so I'm so grateful. They landed in my lap 10 years ago, and started taking the products. And crazy enough, I have had no issues since. It took about 4 months. I know, right? Took about 4 months. No more ruptured cysts, no more painful cramping. I wasn't constipated anymore. I mean, I could go on and on and on. And I was going to see specialists in Atlanta. I had a neuro appointment because I was so dizzy. They didn't know what was going on. Go figure, I was dehydrated. I was not getting enough water. So no wonder I was dizzy. Like, things that doctors don't usually ask you, they should have. And that's why these products are working. They're getting to the root of the issue. And I tell people it's like the car engine. Your car engine in your car has lights on when something's not right. Most of the time, if that happens in your car today, you'd go get it checked out. You wouldn't wait or, pray and just say, oh, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You go and get it checked out. But when it comes to our bodies, we tend to push it off for a while, and then things happen, which is what I did. I pushed it off that this was my body. These are just the cramps that I have and things of that nature. Well, that was when a doctor proved me wrong there too and said, no, actually, you have stage 4 endometriosis and PCOS and all these other things. And that's where the surgeries and all that happened. So I'm here to tell you that your car engine could be messed up too. You probably are ignoring lights that have been going on for a really long time, and they are most likely gut related. And so our gut screams at us and it tells us when something's wrong. It can look like an array of things: constipation, diarrhea, brain fog, you name it. There's a gut health checklist we can show you later. It is on there, and I highly recommend you could Google it as well. If you're struggling with any of that, it's probably because your car engine is screaming. And so we're going to show you this combo that is blowing off the charts right now because we're seeing people, at least in mid-age, like I am, even seeing great success on it as well because it's balancing hormones. It's helping with that mid-weight gain that we tend to be getting around this time because we're fluctuating in our hormones. And it's helping with a lot of people with appetite suppressant and just balancing energy, giving them feeling them, helping everybody feel their best. That's what we're here for. We want moms to be able to pour from a full cup, not an empty cup. And I'm going to showcase some of these products, and then I'm going to have Ashley share a little bit about her story really quick too, and we will go from there. So the cool part about this is most of it is drinks. And so if you love drinking something, then you're going to be happy. This is our Restore. It's our liver detox. This is a game changer. This is what I got on a few years ago by itself. I take it at nighttime, and that's where I started seeing drastic changes, was just this alone. But we found out if you actually mix it with our pink drink, which is what we're really known for, this pink drink, I grabbed the bigger one, it's hunger control. It helps you stay fuller longer because it has more fiber in it. With this mixed together, it is naturally forming GLP-1 in a beautiful way, and it's helping people stay fuller longer, having better moods. You name it, these two are like the powerhouse. I'll put up some information here in a little bit too. These two are drinks combo together. You're drinking it kind of midday. Then on top of that, I will balance. Then a lot of them are taking balance. Balance is it's one that helps with carbs and glucose and metabolism. So you're taking it with your largest meal. So 2 with your largest meal, and that is it. So like this is our number one combo, but if I really would say our number one, it's with our gut health, and that is our probiotic and our BioCleanse added to this. Because again, if your car engine is struggling, these are going to help. but your car is going to feel real clean and good if you actually get the probiotic and the BioCleanse in, which is going to target all the toxins and the things that are probably gooing in your body that you needed to clean out and help you feel your best. And so that's my favorite. There is a combo also right now that I guarantee Julia and Ashley love too, that comes with our energy drink. Our energy drink, this is the pineapple. I have the pineapple lemongrass. We have different flavors. So if you're like, I don't like pineapple, well, we have peach mango. And you're like, I don't like peach mango. Well, we have sour fruit guava. So we have different options. Either way, this energy drink helps me midday. I took this around 4 o'clock to help me just, get a little bit more done in my day that I needed to. Great pick me up. Again, another drink. Now, if you need an electrolyte, electrolytes are phenomenal. Most of us women are not drinking enough water and we are not getting the minerals that we truly need. And what's great is all of these products that I showcased you is plant-based. All of the ingredients are clean. There's no colors because it's all from plants. Or no dyes, anything of that, no sugar. Most of the companies out there have sugar hidden or something in that nature. Not us. We are gut related. We're making sure that we're not feeding your candida overgrowth more with sugar. And if you didn't know that, candida is something that your body needs when it decomposes. But if we feed it sugar, it rises like yeast. And so every time that you're continually feeding it with sugar, it's like you're decomposing your body farther and farther. And so that's why all of our products, because we're the gut health company, have no sugar at all. And so Ashley, I want to pass it to you. I want you to share a little bit about your story and what you've seen with these products and what you love so far.
All right. Well, I was actually was buying the products and getting the products for a long time before I got sick. But the key for me was consistency. I would get them, but I would only use them every now and then. It was like, oh, when I remember, oh, when I need to. I wasn't real consistent, and I kept feeding myself the lie of like, I just don't like, I can't be consistent. I don't have time to fit this in my life. I can't I can't be consistent. My brain is too many places and this is just something that I cannot do. I struggled with being consistent in a lot of areas of my life until I got sick. And when I got sick, I realized, you know what? When your life is on the line, you can do things you never thought you could do. You when they tell you, you have, if you don't take care of this and if you don't start doing XYZ, you have only like 6 months to live. Well, when you hear that, things change. And you say, okay, I've got to make a difference and I have to be consistent. There is no other option. It's either that or I'm going to die. And I realized real fast that inconsistency was just an excuse because then I had to be more consistent every single day, all day long. And it was exhausting, but I did it and I could do it. So now that I am getting better and I started recovering well, I started taking Plexus consistently and started really getting rid of my excuses for I don't have money, I don't have time. Those were just excuses for my inconsistency because it's a whole lot easier to start over 20 times than it is to stay consistent for 90 days. And so I was done starting over, and it was like, it is time to be consistent for 90 days. And so when I got to that point, and I was like, I'm going to stay consistent, it helped stabilize my blood sugars. It helped with my dizziness. It gave me energy. I don't have to have anything midday anymore. I take an active every single morning when I wake up, and I am good to go. It is like everything is just fallen into place because I am feeling healthy. My girls are loving it. We're getting to go on walks. I haven't been able to do that for 2 years. Last April, I was in a wheelchair. And now I am just walking. We're going on walks. We're running. We're playing disc golf. Like I get to do that with my kids because I learned to be consistent. And God is so good. He is so faithful to show us the things that we struggle with that we can overcome them with him. And so even though that's a struggle for me, the inconsistency was, he said, here's something where we're going to break that. We're going to break it in you so that you can become consistent and you can step into the calling God has for you. But you can't do that if you're sick. You can't do that if you're hurting. You can't do that if you're trying to do it on your own. And this group of people, not only is the product amazing, but the group of people you get to work with and that I get to work with now are so uplifting, and they help you through everything. Everything. Every question I have, I'm like, Cassie, help me. And she's like, I got you, girl. Like that's her tagline. I got you, girl. Don't worry about it. And they are so consistent with keeping people accountable. And that's what I needed was accountability. And a lot of people just need someone to say, hey, how are you doing today?
Right.
Do it. How can I help you stay consistent? And the products are delicious. Now I'm even craving them. Like I've now gotten a routine that if I don't have it by a certain time, I'm missing my drink. Like I need to have this. I am craving them. My whole family is loving them. I have two teenage boys, and my boys have started being like, "Oh, mom, can I have some of that hydrate? Can I have some?" They're playing sports, and so basketball season. My son's like, "Can I have a whole thing of creatine for myself?" Sure you can. Sure you can. It's the best one on the market. We're gonna get it. You're gonna shine. But my husband has even said, like, he is stronger. The gains he is seeing, the active gives him all day energy. He doesn't have to go to coffee 3 times a day anymore. And it has truly transformed our entire family.
Mm, girl. And that's in a few short months of her being consistent and then her family seeing that consistency and it trickling down because our kids are watching. And so that was the one thing I wanted to be healthy for my kids and my future's kids. Like I really wanted that to be the priority. Now, we do have a summer challenge that starts tomorrow that anybody can join anytime. That is from tomorrow until the end of the month. So if you're like, I really need that accountability, like Ashley said, or I need somebody to just tune in with me and say, how are you today? And if you're like, I'm on a struggle bus, we're all going to be there. We have a group page for you where there will be check-ins, there will be accountability, but again, it is up to you. And it is up to you to say yes and whatever that looks like for you to feel your best or do something with your kids or do something with your husband or even if it's just friends, it doesn't matter. Whatever the Lord has placed on you that you feel like, man, if I only felt better, I would be able to do XYZ. That's why we're here. That's why this accountability group is up. And we would love to have you. There are prizes. We're going to be highlighting the products that we just showed you and told you about. You can grab one of those. Now, my other favorite combo is just these drinks. So if you're like, I really don't need the balance, I don't have a lot of carbs or whatever, like me, I don't do the balance every single day. I don't need it because I don't have the carb content that a lot of people do. I highly recommend the drinks then because you're getting all of your nutrition, your minerals and everything all in one combo. And you can join our group and we would love to have you and just have that accountability. But is there anything else that anybody has or questions, or you're like, oh my gosh, I need to share this or I need to ask this? If not, then we're just so grateful that you came. Very short and sweet. And we will pop this recording up for other people to share. If you're like, wow, my sister needed to hear this testimony. My husband needs to hear this testimony that men actually take this. Women promote it because we're a little bit louder with our symptoms, and most men aren't sometimes. And so we are ones that are putting this out more often, and that's why you'll see that. But I'm telling you, men are on this and they love it and they're feeling great. So we would, again, love to have you. I'm thankful to have support to help me. Yes, yes, that's what we're here for. We're here for all of the support and accountability for you. And anything else that you have, questions or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and just stop the recording too.